All right, now to breaking news we're following tonight. Detroit police are looking for two women involved in a deadly drive-by shooting. A 17-year-old was gunned down while walking with a friend on Detroit's west side. Our Jermont Terry talked with the friend who witnessed the shooting. Jermont.
Yeah, Devin, it appears that this case centers around a woman feeling disrespected. I'm told that someone made some unwanted advances. She became so upset, and what happened next left that 17-year-old dead tonight. Emotions running high Friday night as family of the 17-year-old victim rushed to the scene where the young life ended.
I just got a call him saying that he was shot. That's all I heard. And I got up here, he told me the location. I got up here, all I seen was my son. I know that's my son by his gym shoes.
Someone shot her son, Reginald Rose Robinson, as he and two friends walked along Myers near Plymouth on Detroit's west side. The friend, who we are not identifying for his safety, tells me the shooter was a woman in the Ford Explorer.
Put the 9mm out the window.
Robinson's friend tells me someone yelled an obscenity at the woman moments earlier as they walked by a liquor store. It's believed that woman jumped in the passenger seat of the SUV and followed them.
Got outside, I guess she probably thought it was one of us.
The woman yelled something, and the next thing they knew, she aimed a gun at them.
When I saw the gun, she pointed it, and I'm within arm's distance of the gun. She could have shot me dead on, but she didn't. So I'm like, she's not about to shoot it. And she moved past me and shot him while he was running. I never ran.
A single gunshot to the head killed Robinson instantly.
It had to be something more than that, because I don't think she gonna shoot just because like that. It couldn't have had nothing to do with that.
No, Robinson was a senior at Garden City High School. I'm told that his friends, still in disbelief, just can't believe that this woman became so upset that she fired this weapon. We do know that police are reviewing nearby surveillance video from a gas station in that area. Of course, if you know anything, you should give Detroit police a call. Reporting live tonight outside DPD headquarters, Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Well, Jermont, did the teens say whether they knew either of the women in the SUV?
They had never seen these women, according to the friend, and they also insist that they are not the ones who yelled those obscenities at her either, Devin.
Yeah. All right, Jermont. Kim.
And what a devastating loss. We've been talking to Reginald's moms. They were also at court today to see the two women now charged with his murder.
Count one is to both defendants. Homicide, murder first degree, premeditated, maximum complete life without parole.
21-year-old Sharnia McCoy and 25-year-old Erica Osborne both arraigned in 36th District Court today, charged with the first-degree murder of 17-year-old Reginald Rose Robinson. Reginald was shot and killed Friday around 6:30 in the evening near a party store in Detroit after investigators say the women were angry because one of them thought Reginald made a comment about one of their bodies, but he actually did not.
It wasn't even him. It wasn't even none of the boys that he was with, none of his friends or anything. It was another gentleman in the store made a comment about the heavier set girl that went in the store. The boys laughed. They did that. When did laughing become a reason to take someone's life?
I'm numb right now. Them girls took my baby and they not remorseful at all. They just looking like, oh well.
Investigators say Erica Osborne pulled the trigger and she was in a vehicle being driven by Sharnia McCoy. In their mugshots, the women don't even appear to be scared of the idea of being under arrest for the teen's murder.
And one of them is pregnant. You was pregnant shooting. You was pregnant, so how could you? So that just shows what remorse did you have for your child. You got a child that's coming up. How would you feel? You took my baby at 17, my baby gone.
And both women are now being held without bond. They're expected to be back in court next week. Reporting live, Kimberly Craig, 7 Action News.
Yeah, Kim, I understand the pain has got to be unimaginable for the mothers there. Now, we understand Reginald was working out, helping the police department with some things?
Absolutely. This was a really bright young man. He worked last summer at one of the local police precincts helping out up there, and his mom say he was really looking forward to moving to Arizona and going to college out west. Back to you.
Kim, thank you so much for that report. Yes, such a terrible waste, such a terrible loss.
Yeah. Women accused of killing a Garden City senior because he was laughing were back in court today. But one of the defendants is claiming she's not in her right mind. Jermont Terry was in the courtroom and joins us live with what she's asking. Jermont?
Karen, the attorney for the woman who police say pulled the trigger, told the judge that her client isn't competent enough to stand trial. But the 17-year-old's mother insisting that this is nothing more than the defendant's way of trying to get less time. 17-year-old Reginald Rose Robinson was shot while walking and laughing with friends in Detroit. Police say these two women were in a car that fired a single shot, killing the Garden City High School senior.
It's not a day that I don't go by that I don't cry.
His parents' pain was worsened when the suspected shooter, Erica Osborne, told the court she was not competent to stand trial.
She killed my son. She need to face up to it. Now she want to play crazy.
The investigation shows Osborne and Charnay McCoy shot Robinson because he laughed when someone made comments about their bodies. They took off running for days, and that proves to Robinson's family this incompetence hearing is nothing more than a waste of time.
It's something to delay. You're just trying to buy time. That's all it is.
The judge did order an evaluation, which will bring both defendants back in court later on this month. And it will also bring this family back to the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice as they search for justice.
You know, my emotions be all over the place every single day. It's a different feeling. It's a different emotion coming out. One day I want to forgive them. And within that hour, I want to hate them again. So I don't know where I'm at right now.
No, Robinson's mother tells me that her son was slated to attend college in Arizona and that he wanted to grow up to be an engineer. As for the evaluation, it's going to take at least 2 to 3 weeks for that to be completed, and then both of the defendants will be back in court then. We'll have to wait and see how the evaluation goes. For now, reporting live, Jamont Terry, Local 4.
Developing at noon, the two women charged in the murder of a 17-year-old Garden City High School student found out how long they're going to be spending behind bars this morning. But before they learned their sentence, they had to face the family of Reginald Robinson. Local 4's Coco McAvoy joining us live now from the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice this afternoon. And Coco, what was their sentence?
Good afternoon, Evrod. Both will spend more than 15 years behind bars. Charnea McCoy and Erica Osborne both took a plea agreement, so they were sentenced according to that. But first, as you mentioned, they had to face the victim's mother.
This is case number 17-004155.
Charnea McCoy and Erica Osborne appeared in court today to be sentenced for the murder of 17-year-old Reginald Robinson.
She's seen on surveillance video driving her blue Ford Explorer and doing a U-turn to put the car in a position where her passenger could take aim.
The shooting happened last February at a store on Detroit's west side. Police say Robinson laughed after someone made a comment about McCoy and Osborne's bodies. Then McCoy pulled up in an SUV outside of the store and Osborne pulled the trigger, killing Robinson. Robinson's mom first spoke to McCoy.
Every time I would close my eyes, I would see my son laying on that cold ground in a puddle of blood.
Then she let Osborne have it.
You are rotten to the core, and you are sickening to my stomach as well as the city. You should be under the jail.
Both McCoy and Osborne said a few words before sentencing.
I just wanted to make sure that the family knows that I am sorry. I apologize for my actions, whether you accept it or not, I apologize for my actions.
The two of them will now spend more than a decade behind bars for the senseless murder of a 17-year-old boy who had a lot of talent and a bright future. And McCoy was sentenced to serve 16 to 40 years in prison, and Osborne was sentenced to 27 to 50 years. Reporting live this afternoon, I'm Coco McAvoy, Local 4.